And then I can get rid of the other stuff as well. It's just
Ladies and gentlemen, the adjudicators have now left the box, so can we have a round of applause for their perseverance and fortitude today? Could we have the band reps to the stage, please?
And there's one, and that's your cards as well. She's going yeah. So much in one.
If there's a representative from the Tullis Russell Band, please could they make their way to the stage? Thank you. Please welcome to the stage the adjudicators and the contest party. And now, if you thought it's already been a long day, I'd like to invite Carrie Boakes up to speak.
Hi, thank you. Thank you. Just asked our contest controller, Peter Fraser, there if he wanted to say a few words, and he said no, but keep it short. You know me, Peter. Well, just checking the time, at 19:53, it's a very good evening from Team Saba. Can I just say a huge thanks to every single band, every single organiser within the band today, and all the supporters that have came along to support our Band Supplies Scottish Challenge 2023. Can I offer a huge thanks as well to Perth Concert Hall staff. As you know, this is the first of 3 days of festival, of a celebration of brass and percussion in Perth, and they really do know how to look after us very well, and we look forward to coming back next weekend to enjoy much more in terms of brass banding, from the very elite to our tiny young ones who are just starting their musical journey with us. Can I also offer a huge thanks to all of our traders who have had a very long day, a very early start in the hall. We were in before 7 a.m. this morning setting up. Many of them had to turn up last night, and they will return again next weekend. And I hope that you've managed to engage and spend time speaking to the traders and some of the stands as well, including some of our future further pathways such as RCS and some of our army representatives as well. And can I also offer a huge thanks to Team Saba. As you know, I'm very proud to lead a group of volunteers who are very, very much passionate about our movement. And if it's not for the people who invest their own time, make their own sacrifices to make sure events like this happen, then we simply wouldn't have brass bands happening in Scotland. We wouldn't have the contests that we have. We wouldn't have the events, the opportunities and the experiences that we have. So that's another plea from me when it comes to our AGM at the end of January. Details are in the programmes and on our website. Please, if you want to be involved in a positive, productive way, come along, get involved and support the work that we want to do for the benefit of us all, because we know that the brass band movement here in Scotland is very strong and very diverse, and we've got so much that we can offer, and many people from beyond look to the work that we're doing in Scotland. So from me, that's the one plea that I would have. The second plea I have is that you return next week, and you come back and join us next week. It will be a super weekend. I'm so looking forward to it. Please come along and fill the seats in Perth Concert Hall and support the young and the old alike. Final thanks has to go to our main sponsors, Band Supplies. Ronnie and Anne Tennant, very dear friends, and as you know, have been invested in brass band movement here in Scotland and beyond for many, many years now. And we are delighted that that partnership, I think it started in Kilmarnock when we had the challenge in Kilmarnock. Can't remember the years ago, I've lost a few years with COVID, but that partnership's gone from strength to strength, and in ever challenging times it's something that we really, really value. So I would just like to invite Anne and Ronnie up to receive our thanks and a token of our appreciation, and Ronnie's also going to say a few words at this time. So thank you to you all, and can we show our appreciation to Ronnie and Anne Tennant. Thank you, my lovely. No, I'm not. I think they're good hands. Thank you, Ronnie.
Well, thanks for those kind words, Carrie. It's always a pleasure to come here and sponsor this event. I was quite overwhelmed with the amount of bands that were here today. It takes me back to the old days of the Edinburgh Charities, and those days when you were 20-odd bands and you were here till 11 o'clock at night and all the rest of it. So this is actually quite an early night in comparison to that. Obviously, thanks to all the bands for coming today and competing. And I know we've been through difficult times with the pandemic and all the other things that we've been faced with. I think it's a credit to the association, SABA, that the effort they put in for the benefit of us as sponsors and competitors. I think they do a grand job. But I'd like to single one person out in particular, and I've known him ever since I was a wee boy, and that's, well over 60 years now, and that's Peter Fraser. I think... Well done, Peter. Well done, Peter. Well done, Peter. Lovely. Thanks very much, ladies and gentlemen. It was a very, very nice gesture there. Okay. Right, I'm going to stop yapping now and let's get on with the rest of the proceedings. I'm sure you'd like to hear from the adjudicators of what they thought, which, let's be honest, has been a heck of a long day for them. So thanks again. Cheers now.
And now for a few words from our adjudicators.
Okay, good evening. We'll be really quick. Anybody got a razor? Because I was clean shaven when I went in that box before. It's been a really, really fantastic day. I don't think I've ever judged 26 bands before in an own choice contest. I'm actually looking forward to doing Santa Claustrophobia on Monday because it's a break. It's been a really good day. All I want to say is, obviously, when we're judging this kind of a competition, you can only judge on what you hear. So it's really important that bands choose pieces that suit their band. I'm sure you expect us to say that. We're looking for the basics: tuning, playing together, playing in time, being balanced. Generally, can you attack the piece and handle the piece? That's really, really important, because obviously some bands today who are more successful really did attack the piece and do really well. Some of the bands who weren't as successful maybe struggled in certain areas. I'm sure you know that being on stage. Like I said, I always like to say this when I come here, but can we give the percussionists a massive round of applause? Great day.
Thank you, John. Good evening, everybody. I feel I should start off with a bit of an apology. That's for those who could hear me sneezing all the way through that. I'm not sure if it was the tablecloth or John that was making me sneeze. But and apologies if I sneezed on anybody's adjudication. I would have not done that either. But fingers crossed. Yeah, just to echo what John said. Well, actually, to add what John just said then, not to be the miserable one here, but if there's one word that we both probably wouldn't have written a lot of today, and that would have been intonation, that really did struggle today. But also, I think coupled with that, is I just want to quickly mention dynamics, because I think it's becoming a little bit of a trend, of a craze within brass bands to play louder. That's not a Scottish thing, that's everywhere. All across the world, brass bands just want to play loud. And in doing so, I find sometimes it can get quite violent and out of tune. And we're forgetting the other end of it, which is the soft playing, which I believe brass bands do better than almost any other ensemble. But we're losing it, I think, because it's so hard to do. And to play so beautifully soft and so beautifully in tune takes a lot of rehearsing. It's nothing you can just do instantly. You have to rehearse it over and over again. But when it does happen and it's magical, the whole balance and dynamic of a band completely changes. And if you can play so beautifully soft, when you come up just a few dynamics into the mezzo forte range, it immediately sounds big. And then you don't have to shout so loud in those big dynamics. And I did feel quite a few times today that was there, that when the beautiful soft sections came, it wasn't quite what I was hoping for. But on the other end then, the loud stuff was very, very aggressive. So I think as the years continue for us brass band players, I'd love to see the beautiful soft playing coming back to our performances again. That's just a personal thing from me. But yes, it has been a long day for us all. It certainly has. But what is more interesting and rewarding for adjudicators and the audience, of course, and everybody listening, is the great variety of music that we have on offer today. I think if today was a set test, it really would have been a long week today. But having such a mix of music it did bring a different dynamic to it, and it really was very interesting to hear how different bands tackle that. There was one band in particular that for myself and John really did stand out today. One band were excellent, but certainly a huge congratulations to all the bands that have performed today. And finally, just very, very quickly, on behalf of myself and John, just a very, very quick few thank yous. One to the Scottish Brass Band Association for this event and the very smooth running of this event today. Of course, to Damien for his wonderful comparing in between pieces. Very informative for us, but for you guys as well. It's already been said, but it bears repeating. A huge thank you to Band Supplies for their support of this competition. Without their help, this would be an impossible task. So it's gone on forever with them, and we hope it does continue forever. So a big thank you to Band Supplies. And of course, without doubt, the biggest thank yous to all the performers that have taken to the stage today, that have worked so hard in preparing for this and performing for all of us today. So well done, everybody. Thank you.
Okay, and so on with the results. We have, first of all, 3 solo prizes today. The first of which is the Anthony Hope Memorial Trophy for the Best Horn Section. And that was won by the band that played number 24, the Kirkintilloch Band. And the Paul Dornan Memorial Award for the Best Principal Cornet goes to the principal cornet player of band number 8, Clackmannan District. And the final solo prize is the 4 Bars Rest Award for the Best Soloist, and £100 to the solo trombone of band number 24, Kirkintilloch Band. We also have awards for the best placed band in each section, and the winners of the highest placed 4th section award are band number 2, Buckhaven and Methil. And the award for the best 3rd section band goes to band number 7, Brass Clowns Inverclyde. And now the awards for the top 3 placings. In third place, and also picking up the best 2nd section band award, band number 8, Clackmannan District. in second place, receiving £200 and the bonus fare bowl, is the band that played number 25, Bathgate. So before I announce the winner, thank you very much for coming and safe journey home. And the first place award and the best first section prize, receiving the Scottish Challenge Shield, £300 and a commemorative banner, is band number 24, the Curtin Tillett Band. Oh, yes. If bands could collect their crits and scores from the side of the stage on the left here, please. Thank you for coming and hope to see everyone next weekend.